yesterday. Guns N' Roses here on Full Metal Attack's very heavy Christmas show. And then before that we had Wasp. Don't know the name of that song.
It was I Wanna Be Somebody.
All right.
Ranked at the, I believe it was like the 90-something spot when VH1 did their 100 greatest classic rock songs
I remember
of
when
all
they
time.
do that.
Yes.
Yeah. Do they still do that? They still do that.
Okay, I haven't seen it in a while, but I do remember.
Probably.
I remember watching it, and I remember when they were gonna reveal number one. I was like, "It's gotta be Welcome to the Jungle," because they haven't said it yet. So that's the one song they haven't said. It's like it's gotta be it.
Definitely,
So.
definitely.
I have a serious love-hate relationship with those like best lists of all time things.
What's the love?
The love part is that you get to hear a whole bunch of really good songs that when you're cruising in the car, everybody knows and you can sing along to.
The hate?
It's the songs that you always hear over and over all the time. Always.
This is a good point.
That's why everybody knows them.
It's a problem when it's a top 40 station when they just keep playing the same exact songs over and over.
Oh, yeah.
Although I did enjoy a few more years back, VH1 did the top 40 metal songs of all time. I really got exposure to a lot of things I did not hear that often.
Oh, yeah.
So that was a pretty good one.
Bands where you're like, wow, you guys have a budget to make a music video?
Yeah, like except? I mean, really? Okay.
Full Metal Attack here. We're here in the studio. Pete Mans.
Who are you?
Peter Mans in the studio here.
What's up,
joining
everybody?
us. Like I said, you can be listening to us on live365.com and ustream.com by searching WICR. Peter gave us some insight about a tour happening in France.
Yeah.
Why don't you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah. Well, back home for me is Europe. You know, across the pond. Over in France, every year they have a huge metal festival called Hellfest, which is right along the lines of Download, etc. I'm just gonna ramble off a couple of the headlining names this year. Iron Maiden, Aerosmith, Black Sabbath, Deep Purple, Rob Zombie, Megadeth, Soundgarden, Slayer, Trivium, Avenged Sevenfold, Soulfly, Iced Earth, Opeth. Stick to Your Guns, Gorgoroth, Monster Magnet, Electric Wizard, Melancholy, Walls of Jericho, Turbo Negro, Flogging Molly, Misfits, etc., etc.
Etc.
It just keeps going.
That's a
Insane.
really good set.
Really good lineup. There's a little bit for everybody.
Festival.
And it's the original lineup of Black Sabbath with Ozzy and Tommy Iommi, and it's haven't been.
Is Bill Ward playing?
I don't know. I'm not informed enough to answer
Did you
that
listen?
question.
Did you listen to the 13 album?
The newest one?
Yes.
I was actually very pleasantly surprised at
I
that
bought
album.
it. I love it. The first three songs.
I'm glad you bought it,
great.
Nick. I'm glad you didn't steal it.
Thank you.
Yeah, sometimes you just like I did with the new with the remastered Lamb of God album. I decided to actually put money into it, and it was well worth it because I feel like those guys really deserve to get paid for what they do.
Oh yeah, definitely. Second set here in Full Metal Attacks. Very heavy Christmas. Unfortunately, we're probably not going to hear any Christmas music until the last set. I have August Burns Red's newest album. Newest Christmas album, I should say. Sleddon Hill. Got 4 songs from them. We'll be playing consecutively. Get us in the holiday spirit.
If I could just ask, do they have bells in those songs? Like, do you like that ching, 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 ching? Of
Metal bells.
But you know what? They actually incorporate a lot of non-heavy metal elements. They do have bells. They do have
okay, this should be interesting then.
Orchestrative elements. So
like
you'll
it,
definitely
like it.
you'll
Nice.
definitely hear from that. But speaking of bells, AC/DC in this next set.
AC/DC is in this
There it
next
is.
set. Since it is Christmassy, I try to get songs that have some sort of very, very faint relationship to Christmas time and to winter. So we are going to hear Hell's Bells by AC/DC in the middle. We're going to start with a Red Hot Chili Peppers song.
Okay.
Can you guess?
No.
Okay, so you'll hear for yourself. And then we're going to hear a Metallica song, which I won't say what the name is either, but I think once you figure it out, you'll make the connection. And you'll be like...
I think I know exactly
And you're
going to
hear it, and you're going to be like, really? Really? Okay. So, guys, we're going to kick things off right now. The Red Hot Chili Peppers. Here is Snow.
I like it.
Hey-o.
Hey yo.
Here on Full Metal Attack on WICR.